Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. FUBAR here, and today we are actually on PC. Yes, this means future live streams will be coming to the channel and a face reveal. I am sorry for the delay in content. I've been having technical issues on my end, and also it's summer and I am a family man and I enjoy my summer with my children and my wife. So without further ado, we are doing an account update video on my account, and let's get right to it. So as you can see right here, I am at 226 million right now. We are on server 33 now. I migrated from S42 just because I felt like I needed a change, and I have friends in S33 and I thought I'd come here. As you can see, I'm part of H4F. Shout out to Brethany and Quick Bleed Out and Merlin. As you can see, we are at 885k kills. And we are doing pretty solid on our first blue tier. We are at 160k, then 118k, and 73.1k. Now my all-time power has dropped. It was at 229, and it's because I decided to change out a unit. We will get to that later into the video. And as you can see right here, my tech power has been steadily going up, and my personnel loss is at 468k. Now without further ado, let's go and check out our tactics manual. As you can see, I only have one legendary tactic, and I have most of the epic and blue tiers done. Blue tiers done, epic unlocked. As you can see, I only have two left to be maxed out, which is hybrid armor and field fortifications. And this is where I am at with the others. Now on to the rankings. If we check out the world rankings and we check out commander leaderboards, we're going to go off power, kills, and battle points. So as far as power, I am at 336 in the server. And as you can see right here, we got Ms. Raptor at 547 million in the #1 spot. As far as kills, I'm in the top 213 on S33. And for battle points, I'm in the top 230. Well, I'm in the top 300. 232 is my rank there. Now, as you can see, my base HP is 568 million. All my buildings are done except for my walls, which, as you guys know, walls have gotten an upgrade to level 450 for max level. Currently my walls are 45, 50, 50, and 50. All my other buildings are completely maxed out. Now onto the research. The research right here, I feel, is the cream de resistance. I'm doing very well in this department, not so much in modern and advanced city defense, because I want to focus on those in a little bit of an experiment. But right now I want to focus and finish up my advanced combat, which we are doing very well. As you can see, we're getting towards the tail end of infantry. We got roughly 45 researches left to go, and as you can see, we have, since the last video, maxed out artillery tech, and we already had maxed out tank tech. We haven't done anything more in planes. It's the exact same as before, and the only thing different from the last video is that we unlocked advanced defense and we put 2 points in here. Yes, I do plan on maxing this out after infantry and getting reinforced concrete walls done, which will increase my wall health, well, my base HP by 20 additional %, which is huge. Right here, I've been only really holding on to some parts that I thought might be useful. As you can see, I have a gold part here and a gold part here that I plan on converting, and same with the light engine. I plan on converting these. But the rest of the parts, the gold pluses, I'm just holding right now. I don't plan on building any of these parts except for 1 or 2 of them, which will be the main gun for the Marder fighter and the Liberty fighter plane engine. And you guys will see why in a few minutes. So under Vanguard, really nothing has really changed. As you can see, still got, well, we got the bomber, we got the fighter, and we got the anti-tank gun to 7.2. and we can rather quickly reverse engineer a 7.2 infantry, heavy tank, or tank hunter. So we got the best of all worlds. We can pretty much hit every spectrum. And anyone who knows me, I'm a strong anti-heavy tank player, well, super heavy tank player. So I will never have this unit unlocked. As you can see in infantry, I have everything now 7.1. However, 7.2, we do have a fair amount there. I'm probably going to be doing the fighter plane next, and we're actually almost there. We'll see that later on. And as you can see for Liberty, we have 5 units done for 7.2, which is we have recently just built the Liberty medium tank to 7.2. We are going to be replacing my Martyr MBT with a Liberty for more functionality, because as you guys know, in 10.2 there is going to be a buff for the MBT, and I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be a game changer. It's going to really level out the battlefield, and I'm excited for that. Now, I did have a 7.2 fighter plane that I had built and scrapped to get the medium tank to 7.2, and that was okay. So right now we're gonna have to probably work on another unit in the future. We'll talk about that later on in the video. On to units. Now, as I said before, we're going to be replacing our Martyr MBT for a Liberty. Even though we do not have Liberty parts, we're going to be using the Martyr parts. We're not scrapping the Martyr MBT, and I'll explain why later on. But yeah, we're going to be swapping that over for the 5.3 buff. And as you can see right here, we're going to have to rebuild a fighter plane to be 7.2. So we're going to have to save up prototypes for that reverse engineering. And right now we are 2 7-star units away from having an 8.1 Liberty MBT. So that is where we are at right now as far as that. Now let's check out our actual stuff as far as units. As you can see, it's max modified. We are at a level 100 in legacy wrenches. Most of the parts are Gold++. 2 of them are Camp Pacific. 1 of them is not. And the other 2 is a toolbox and a fuse that are Gold+. Again, max modified. Level 100 in legacy wrenches. 2 Gold+ parts. One of the Gold++ parts. 2 Gold++ parts, 3 Gold+ parts. 1 of the Gold++ parts is non-camp specific. Also, the heli is already maxed out, just so you guys can see that. I'm just going to show you right here, completely maxed out. Now, my Martyr MBT, by hands down, one of the best units I have. However, it just, if you know, you know, the Martyr MBT kind of lacks in comparison to Liberty or Vanguard, because it has such a long reload time. It doesn't do enough damage. It just feels like a bullet sponge, and it just takes a beating and dies. Again, maxed out in gears. We're 40 over 40 in modern wrenches, which is the max for 8.1. And as you can see, only missing 1 Gold++ toolbox to be a full house unit, and it is fully maxed in the prototypes. Now, I will apologize, my Liberty howitzer is not as good as other people's, and neither is my ATG, but it gets the job done for what it can do. We're at max gears again for the Liberty howitzer. We are at 20 in the modern wrenches and 4 in the defensive down there. This is the one I'm currently working on. All Gold+ parts, 2 of them Camp Pacific, 1 not. And we also have the prototypes done. Now on to the ATG. So my ATG, I've been just slapping together and trying to do my best with the parts, but it's not that great. So it's max modified, as you can see. Level 100 in legacy wrenches. 1 Gold+ part. 3 Gold+ parts. And 1 gold testing equipment, which I'm really been trying to find a Gold+ for, but No luck. Those I have the worst luck with accessories. On to Air Force. So with Air Force right here, my fighter plane is probably one of the best. That is my best Air Force unit. Fully modified. 0 wrenches installed, but it has 3 gold plus plus parts and 2 gold plus parts. And it's maxed in the prototype. Now, there's nothing put into the Liberty Fighter. That's just a placeholder for the camp buff. Now, again, max modifications. 0 wrenches put in. 1 gold plus plus part. 2 gold plus. 2 gold parts. Now, I'm really having a hard time finding even gold pluses for this unit. But it's still very good, and I'm currently in the process of awakening officers for my bomber specifically. And as you can see, prototypes are done. Now to discuss where we are going with this in the future. Now, as you can see right here, we are actually doing pretty relatively well as far as units. We got a lot being developed along the way. Here we are. So as you can see with Vanguard, we're close to finishing up that. We got to just pull some more parts and we're good to go to getting that done. I mean, units, not parts. As you can see right here, we're getting ready to start the process of building another 7.1 star unit, which is going to be the infantry. And I'm probably going to build the fighter plane for that, because we're going to be building a second army setup. Now, over here we are right now just stockpiling units, because instead of just quickly building a unit, we're actually going to build 2 units at once, and I'm going to trying to get a 7.1 light tank to reverse engineer down the road. And I figured, well, I pulled a lot of light tanks, I can get 3 6.5s. Might as well start the process of building that up right now. And that's where we are at. So as you can see under classic units, we are at 182 out of 200 unlocked. Under modern units manual, we're at 45 out of 162 unlocked. And as far as unit skins, we are 12 out of 87 unlocked. So we have 2 skins under the Liberty Howitzer, which is the Blue Fantasy and Black Ice. We have nothing under the medium tank, Vanguard heavy tank, super heavy tank, Liberty bombers, light tanks, pretty much everything here. We do have the Night Duke for the RL, which the RL is getting a buff in 10.2. And we also have the Demon skin for the Martyr Howitzer. We also have the heavy tank skin Jungle for the Martyr Heavy. And we also have the Desert Blaze skin for the Liberty Heli. Now, if you know, you know. I have not unlocked Sky Jockey yet. I'm not even sure if I want to awaken her right now. But if you get your officer to level 30, you unlock the Indomitable Force pack for $10. It's probably one of the best bundles in the game to buy. So you usually want to wait until you can afford it to actually, you know, unlock that pack, because you only get about an hour to actually buy that pack. So yeah, we're gonna wait on that. So as you can see, we are almost done with Rising Star. This being the last one, we need a total of 56 statues. And then we're going to be starting Lone Eagle. As you can see right here, I actually almost have him already at 60. Under Air Force, we have Blade Wing, and we have Polar Phantom already awakened. On the Ground Force, we have Valkyrie, Guardian of Truth, Tipper Spear, Vox, and we have Thorn Countess, Steel Fighter, Anthony Shevchenko, even though they changed her name to Champion of the People, War Machine, Savior of the Nation, Golden Eagle. And then we have Jack Spanner, Percy, we have White Wolf, Bloody Mary, and we have Winter Huntsman. I will be maxing out Winter Huntsman's level, but now on to the officers we're going to be working on in the future. I'm going to be working on Argent Flame, Maestro. As you can see, I'm already starting to work on Red Heat right now, but we won't finish her for another year and a half, so we're going to put her on the back burner. We're going to work on Eye of Providence, Everbloom, Whipcracker, Stinger Fist, and Herald of Peace, and Uncle. Those are the goal officers that I deem irreplaceable to me at the moment, so that's where I'm going to be heading. And then I'm going to be starting to work on skill tab system, which you're going to probably criticize me for. I'm actually going to go through and I'm going to 5-star out each unit, but not the tactical skill, because you can't share the tactical skill. But I will awaken Death Adder last because I already had put the statues there. Might as well finish it up. Not going to get them back. Might as well finish it. I also might awaken Eruptor. Don't know yet. That one's still up in the air. That's a big if. So yeah, that is my account review at the moment. Once we have an 8.1 Liberty MBT, I think we're gonna rock with that and have a lot of fun. And then the current goal is going to be to get 36 prototype pieces just to have a 7.2 Lib fighter just sitting there. And then we're going to start just collecting prototype pieces galore. Because as you know, it's insanely hard to raise your level with Air Force. And I mean, very difficult. So just trying to get the refined components is a challenge. So we're just going to rock the 2 at the moment. And if I can, before we go to gold 3 for 9.0 units, then I'll put another 8.1 there, but it's not a priority. So, I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys had an amazing 4th of July. This is FUBAR. I got your 6. Peace.